Would you like to stay at home or go outside when the weather is great?
I'll definitely choose to go outside when the weather is great. I really enjoy being outdoors, whether it's for a walk in the park, cycling, or just sitting at an outdoor cafe. The fresh air and sunshine can be really uplifting, and it's a perfect way to break away from the usual indoor routine. Staying in seems like a missed opportunity on such a nice day.
Is there any part of your country where it doesn't rain much?
Yes, in Vietnam, the central coastal regions like Ninh Thuận and Bình Thuận receive significantly less rainfall compared to other parts of the country. These areas have a semi-arid climate, characterized by long dry seasons and minimal precipitation. The landscape there is quite unique, with more arid conditions and less lush greenery, making it stand out from the more tropical, rain-soaked regions of the north and south.
How do the different seasons affect the lifestyle of people in your country?
In Vietnam, the seasons definitely influence how people live. For example, during the summer, which can get really hot and humid, people often try to start their day earlier to avoid the heat. You'll also see them dressing in light, breathable clothes and drinking more ice drinks to cool down. In the rainy season, especially in the south, carrying an umbrella or a raincoat becomes a habit because you never know when a sudden downpour might happen. And then in the cooler months up north, people tend to enjoy hot pot meals and spend more time indoors, maybe catching up with friends over tea. So yeah, the seasons here really shape our daily routines and social activities.
How do different seasons affect the way people feel?
Seasons can really affect our mood and energy levels. Take spring and autumn, for example. When the weather is mild and pleasant, people generally feel more upbeat and motivated. These seasons have this refreshing vibe that kind of makes you want to start new things. On the other hand, during the peak of summer, when it's scorching hot, people might feel a bit more irritable or tired, just because the heat can be draining. And in the rainy season, the constant gray skies and downpours can make some people feel a bit gloomy or reflective. It's interesting how the weather can influence our emotions like that.
How does the climate of a place affect the kind of buildings that are built there?
Climate is a huge factor in how buildings are designed. In Vietnam, for instance, where it's generally hot and humid, traditional houses often have high ceilings and large windows to allow for better airflow and keep the space cooler. You'll also see a lot of houses on stilts in flood-prone areas to protect against water damage. But in colder regions, buildings are designed to keep heat in, with thick walls, small windows, and plenty of insulation. So the local climate really dictates not just the look of a building, but also how it functions in that environment.
Do you think fighting global climate change is a governmental responsibility or the responsibility of individuals?
I think both governments and individuals need to work together to tackle climate change. Governments have the power to enforce policies that can significantly reduce carbon emissions, promote renewable energy, and make sure big companies are held accountable for their environmental impact. But at the same time, individuals also play a crucial role. Simple actions like cutting down on waste, saving energy, or choosing eco-friendly products can add up when millions of people do them. So while the governments need to lead the way, individual efforts are just as important to make a real difference. It's a team effort, really.